Hello. Hello, boys and girls. Okay, we're now in Speaker's Corner, Hyde Park. I think so. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start covering some of the TERF'S that have shown up here. Let's start with this.
His arm must be
you know, like when you kind of... All of you
yeah, we're not really talking. No, it's just no, she can. So
he can guarantee the safety of all involved, right? In the same video, she was empowering women to speak up. Of course, the key we need is not show that section, let that lie be exposed. Politicians added fuel to the fire. Immigration minister saying he'd rather we didn't have to green lighting the family block we all saw. Of course, there's no point doing either the build-up or the aftermath with anyone associated with standing for women given an opportunity to shift to 50 That is balance.
Here next week. Yeah, I might have got the text wrong. It was also corrected on my phone, I guess. Sorry guys, I forgot my microphone. Can't get any closer. So that's how it is.
election, some so-called progressives celebrated this orgy of violence against women. Tory Wenner, apologies for the pronunciation, the Mayor of Wellington, wanted the same response to the Wellington event, which was cancelled. Cancelled because women cannot be kept safe if they dare speak about their rights in public. This is in the country with the worst domestic violence rate in the developed world. If only New Zealanders had the same energy for eradicating domestic violence that they do for silencing women. The man who threw a bottle of tomato soup over Kelly said it represented the blood of his people, trans-identified people. How many bottles would we need to represent the blood of our Kiwi sisters lost to and enduring domestic violence, terrorised every single day in their own homes? New Zealand is a signatory to CEDAW, the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. We saw women requiring personal security to speak in public about their human rights. Violent scenes showing a seething, hate-filled mob of violent men breaking through barriers designed to protect women could not be a more apt metaphor for a men's rights movement intent on violating any and all boundaries of women and girls. This is not a civil rights movement. It is an authoritarian, misogynistic movement. Since black civil rights activists or gay lesbian activists or any other civil rights activists who can name call for their opponents to suffer a violent, painful death. Trans extremists are above the law, celebrated with their conquest. They often hold signs inciting violence. Kill J.K. Rowling, decapitate TERF'S. TERF'S go here, the last sign in the cardboard veto. I don't recall that behaviour from any civil rights movement in the past. It is time we called out this terrorism for what it is. It's not a civil rights movement, but pure, triple distilled misogyny. Everyone at home still here? Sorry, I just want to check. Make a comment so you can hear. Right, we've got everyone here. This one's got off now. This one's got no light on it. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. I think I'm afraid to say I've got about 8% left on the line. So now we've got Stella, radical cartoon.
They're outside.
Himself the Morning Star. Shame on them!
What? Bad or good? Losing track.
For some strange reason, this cartoon has been banned. I really cannot think why. A certain little man about this time was very upset because 3 years ago I was coaching for this cartoon. I was co-doing
everyone. I hope, I'm sorry the microphone's a bit low. I know it's hard to hear anyone. I think I picked a bad day to transition. Don't lynch me.
Okay, peoples, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, finally, someone.
88% of those sexually offended against are female. British stats, Canadian stats, Australian stats, EU stats. 99% of sexual offenders are male. British stats for 20 years. If your MP doesn't know that, I have postcards so that you can send them. We have Ireland, EU, and they are the same. Facts for winning.
They are women.
Okay,
Look at their
that is
pronouns.
ready, just in case anybody is going to Ireland. We have 750 ready already. We had an order in last night from New Zealand.
Okay, I think
Australia.
we've reached the QVC's portion of this
Go back to 2009,
speech.
Australia back to 2011.
This is now tele-shopping.
You can see I'm not looking down at my notes. It's the same in Canada and USA. Canada since 2005 and the United States since 2011. Dear old Scotland, who can't be bothered to protect women and girls, can only send me one spreadsheet at a time. Just as well it's me. I asked on the annual comparison date. I got the FOI in yesterday. So if Scottish government can't be bothered, I bloody well can.
Well done for the autism.
Oh, I'm going to say bye!
Well, if those stats are true, no wonder men want to become women.
I was expecting a little bit more of an audience. There's some trans activists to turn up today. Where are they? Good. Right, so considering their usual behaviour and the general tenor of their debate, it's like arguing with a toddler.
They lost their balls.
That being said, I thought I'd write them a little song.
That's why they didn't come.
Everyone here will know the words.
They're
I'm going to give you a
sackless.
verse and you'll get the picture and just join along with me, okay? It's called The Wheels on the Turf Bus. The wheels on the turf bus go win, win, win. Win, win, win. Win, win, win. The wheels on the turf go win, win, win. All day long. The inspectors on the turf bus go genitals, please. Genitals, please. Genitals, please. The inspectors on the turf bus go genitals, please. All day long. The AGPs on the bus go wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. AGPs on the bus go wow, wow, wow. All day long. The TERF'S on the bus go The TERF'S on the bus go all day long.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Lila. I'm not much of a speaker, but since we are fighting a lie, I want to tell everybody to stop using the word with T to refer to men. Call them men who pretend to be women.
Yes.
Call them liars.
Yes.
Don't call them women. Don't call them him. Then the word with T. That's called them liars, pretenders.
Long time attendee, first time speaker. I want to talk about primary schools. It's a tale of two schools. It started a couple of years ago. Some of the boys in my daughter's class were embarrassed about having to get changed in front of girls. I spoke to the teacher about it. He did a little poll. It turned out that about a third of them were embarrassed about PE because they had to change. They were 8 years old. Puberty starts at 8 for lots of girls. It's not a strange situation. I wrote to the school and I said I'd like them to change separately. How about a curtain? I didn't mention trans or non-binary at all. The response I got was it went against the diverse spirit of the school and that the trans and non-binary children might be offended or upset. No concern for the children in the class who were concerned and upset at all. This started a little letter writing campaign by me, which went on and on. They just ignored my letters, they ignored my request for meeting. I eventually got my meeting. Nothing happened, the teacher left. We started again the next year. But this time, the teacher went from classroom to classroom. At this point, we're talking about 9-year-olds. Classroom to classroom to say that one of the boys was now a girl. They were all to call him by a new name and to refer to him as a girl and with she, her pronouns. Again, they are 9. This is ideological. This is a belief system I do not share. Education is meant to be fact-based. This is not fact-based. This is the same as making my daughter say amen or peace be upon him. It is not their business to impose these things on my child. My daughter then changed school, unrelated, and we start again. But this time it was different. So we had the RHSE meeting recently. And I found out that Jigsaw were their RHEC provider. And as we all know, Jigsaw are one of the ones which mentioned in Parliament that their resources aren't based in fact and they're politically biased. Luckily that was said the week before the meeting. But this time I wasn't the only parent. I wasn't the only one who was concerned about this now. Another parent spoke up after I did. I said, I'm concerned about Jigsaw, have you checked them out? Because they were mentioned in Parliament last week as politically biased and not fact-based. And all I want for my daughter is a fact-based education. You can care for all of the children in whatever way is appropriate, including those with different identities. But you don't have to involve my kid and you don't have to pretend that it's a fact. So I mentioned Jigsaw. Another parent then spoke up. There's a review going on, did you know, into our HSE resources. Hallelujah! Finally, not alone. And then they started going through the slideshow. We got to the slide where it started talking about same-gender attraction. And before I could say a word, a third parent spoke up. And we agreed in that meeting that every mention of gender in those slides was going to be replaced with sex because education is meant to be fact-based. And the wonderful thing is that if you keep saying it and you keep going, and I've handed the letters and all my communication to another parent at the other school, they can pick it up and carry on. I will support them in any way I can. But now I'm not the only parent. And it's been 3 years, but my God, it's lovely. Not being the only one anymore. So I just want to encourage you all to go to your schools, have the conversation, be really clear. Don't fudge what you're saying. Very often we kind of just say that's not a fact. You know it's not a fact. That slide by Jigsaw where the sperm magically appears in the vagina, that's not a fact. It's not a fact. Everyone agreed with me. That was great. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say is progress is happening. It's taken 3 years for me to find any other parents to speak up. And
And I am an idiot. And I've come in today to tell you about women, because I know a lot about women. I've been with many different girls from many different nations. Hey, imaginations! Alright, I know I'm very attractive, but so I slobbered a bit here. But don't throw your underwear at me, please. No, I've got a song for you. Yay! Sorry. Please don't throw anything, not even frilly underwear, you know, like the... Nothing's happening, just a technical difficulty.
It's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Sorry, alright, so feminism, right? What are you all about? Feminism's great today because women are free and they're never to grow out their beards. The beauty standards. Women have their bits out freely, don't they, these days? You know, they're not ashamed of having small willies. I think I just showed myself gender reassignment surgery. I don't want to change the world. I want women and girls back in the kitchen. But then I'm really... I don't want to change the world. I want women and girls back in the kitchen. The only reason that this song is even a hit because a woman, Kirsty McCall, sang it. And that's why I want women to be able to win a Brit. Okay? Can I have a chance to win something? I'm really good singing. Right, got you all bitching on Twitter. Right, so women ever got equality? Who the hell would buy my crappy CD? And my wife would leave me. So I've got to be in the misogynistic. We can't have a loo that's female only. You can't have a swimming pool that's female only. You can't have a changing room that's female only. Unless you're on the pole and you take your clothes off for me.
Continue saying the doctor.
That's okay. There's lots of other cameras here. That's fine. I'm talking. I wrote some lyrics. I'm a songwriter. You don't have to sing them. But I just wanted to say the momentum that we have with Kelly J requires a Let Women Speak Day. We need to claim a day of our own. Let Women Speak Day and let all the women around the world rally and speak together on this day, an awareness day.
Oh yes, Let Women Speak Day. Wasn't that called International Women's Day? I don't know. It's a whole month devoted to them.
All the work that everybody is doing, and I also wanted to say there is a bravery in speaking out. We got the vote. We had the suffragettes help us get the vote. It gave us a voice. We are all here today with a voice. So let's continue the great and hard work. And please do enjoy my lyrics. I'll pass them around. But let women speak!
March should be Let Women Speak Day that's when that atrocity happened in New Zealand. Do we have any more women that want to speak? No? Okay, do we have any men that would like to speak? Hey mate, it's your chance. Do you want to come and speak?
Alright. Here's a man with some cojones. Go on.
Yeah, man, it's me, man. Blessings.
Bring back the misogyny.
Blessings. Manners and respect. Manners and respect. No manners and respect. Alright. Some of you might not know who I am, and some of you might know who I am. Some of you that been fighting with me fighting alongside me for the last 3 years. And this is why I don't like the police, because they've been attacking us, you know what I mean, for the last 3 years. So I know what let women speak. The reason why I got involved when this lady was speaking, I was trying to expand on what she was saying. I wasn't going to speak for long, right? When Sarah Everard, you remember Sarah Everard, the girl that died?
Yeah.
When Sarah Everard died... Murdered, yeah. Thanks for correcting me. A lot of people use Sarah Everard as an excuse. Sarah Everard used to come to the protest, the anti-vaccine protest. You understand? And then a lot of people was using her as an excuse. And that's the first time I heard let women speak. Because I wanted to understand what let women speak means. If it's against men, then I'm not with that. Because you understand what I'm saying to you? Because for me, I've been defending women, children, and everybody for the last 3 years. I've been arrested 7 times. I think Pierce Corbyn is probably the man who's been arrested more than I am. Pierce Corbyn. So you got real people here who's ready to defend their family. You understand what I'm saying to you? Not every man is against women and stuff like that. I'm always here for the children first. Always here for the children first. I've been going to the schools. No, you don't need to applaud me. Just hear me out. I appreciate it, but just hear me out, because this is important. I've been going to the schools for the last 2+ years to stop these children from taking these vaccines. Now, I need you guys to understand something. You see the same agenda that they're putting with these trans people to take over women's rights? It's the same people doing this vaccine and this nonsense with the central bank and digital currency.
I would like to know, for the purposes of YouTube, that we neither condone or condemn anything that is spoken by the people here.
We're on the same side. The
vaccines are effective.
Is the people themselves. We only have ourselves. I don't vote. I never vote. I never will vote. We only have ourselves. The judges, the police, them police you see right there, they work for the state. The soldiers, they work for the state. We only have ourselves. You understand what I'm saying to you? I came here because I was invited to come here today. I didn't know something was going on. A random lady messaged me like 2 days ago and said, "Are you the guy that was at Honor Oak standing up for us and blah, blah, blah?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Well, Antifa might be there and they're going to come." And last time, they were, you know, a lot of the women feel threatened. I said, "You know what? I'm busy today. I'm coming anyway." So I come here I come here already on edge, because when I hear about Antifa and they come to attack women and children, they're gonna have to kill us. Piers, you know what I'm talking about. The people who's been on the street with us for the last 3 years, you know what I'm talking about. We've been fighting this fight just to bring this message to the people's eyes and realize something, right? One last thing I'm gonna say again, the only peoples the peoples have is the peoples themselves. Please remember that, okay? Much love and respect.
Wagwan.
Where the lady there?
Wagwan.
Lady. Tell that lady I apologize for shouting over you. Sorry, sister. Love.
Venus, you're Venus. Venus, you want me to speak?
Yes, I do.
Hey! Piers!
No live stream, but we've got, we're still filming.
Let him have it, Piers.
No.
Stand right up, please.
All right. Fantastic to be here. I mean, this is a momentous event. It really is. It really is. And I want to thank everybody who's here. Men and women. And I've learned something today. The words gender, pretender, agenda. And some time ago, I remember, Speaker's Corner, some people said, all this trans stuff, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. And some of us said, no, it's dangerous. And now we can see how dangerous it is. The gender pretender agenda is an attack on all human rights. And it is the core, along with the climate change nonsense, it is the core machine ideology whereby they want to implement the new world tyranny. And it is now crystal clear. And just looking at things that happened today, what we've heard about, better understanding of what's happening in higher education. In higher education, academic freedom is under complete attack, And what we have now is higher education giving us degrees in stupidity. That is what is all awarded in modern education. And how they do this and why they do this is because they've got to get away from evidence-based science, evidence-based arguments in order to impose tyranny and fake science. That is happening now under your noses. And remember what happened in Germany before the war, what happened under Stalin. They put forward fake science, the Aryan race, etc. They had to control the narrative, and therefore they had to destroy democracy to impose fake science. That is happening now in front of us. And it is only us in the movement who are fighting back. The political parties in Parliament are all treacherous liars implementing World Economic Forum policy. Yes. Even my brother goes along with the nonsense of man-made climate change and the vaccine. We know all these things were sent to destroy us. And I'm especially glad that people have spoken up about the climate con, because the climate con is the ideological basis of all their rules on the CBDC, carbon credits and everything. And we have to destroy the climate con. I did have a graph to show you, which, can you pass that blue bag? It's heavy. It only takes
Please do that later.
very quick.
To make it short.
Maybe we do it later. Hi, Cuckoo's going to be next. All right. Just.
Don't pull them out. Don't pull them out. Don't you?
Yeah. No, they're here. I've got it here. Go on. Oh. Hello. Just to show you, all these so-called measures to reduce CO2 have done completely nothing. That is the graph, all right. And whatever they say, it's nonsense. So later on we'll talk about that elsewhere, and I want to say all power to let women speak.
And we've got another woman.
There was too much testosterone anyway. We need to even it out, clearly.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Varty. Some of you know me as Lordy. On Twitter, I am painting and drawing 100 detransitioned women and sharing their stories. If you are on Twitter, you can find me. You can put in Metamorphosis 100. The stories, this situation is far more common than anyone can imagine. I'm painting and drawing 100 people. But across the world, there will be thousands of these young women who want to escape womanhood. We have to change what it means to be a woman so they do not feel that they need to escape. We need to tackle male violence and the misogyny. There is an example for you right there. I don't know what
The hell was that all about?
I'm sure many of you, when you were teenage girls, just like me, I actually tried on a boy's name in a girls' school. Of course, that didn't go down too well. Many of you here, when you were teenage girls, you felt uncomfortable about your body. I mean, I don't know anyone who loves having a period.
I know I don't.
Okay, how do we share that message? I'm not really sure. We need glittery moon cups. Is that the answer? I don't know. But we need to empower teenage girls to feel like it's effing awesome to be a teenage girl, and to help them find their power so they don't think the power is in trying to become a young man and going down a medical path when I don't think they can really become young men, just an approximation. So I also said I was genderqueer at one point, and I was all in that world. And then my eyes were opened, and now I'm here saying I have a young daughter, and I wanted to inspire her. And I thought, I can't say, well, I'm not really a woman, but hey, being a woman's great, and you should celebrate that. So then I looked at myself and I thought, I'm uncomfortable, but I have to learn to live with that and have to step into my power and feel like, how can I inspire her to think it's fantastic to be a
I believe
woman?
a woman here is telling other girls that they can't be something they don't want to be. Oh, interesting.
So
I thought women could be anything they wanted to be.
100. It will be on display at the GenSpect conference in Ireland.
Hey, 3 cheers for GenSpect.
And Apilia, if anyone is making all the way to Glasgow. And I am looking for galleries around the world, especially New Zealand and Canada.
Apparently feminism has failed them.
Firstly, a message to the police.
Oh.
Given the fact that you last week served as agents of these morons trying to prevent women speaking, and you are now here on a Sunday afternoon in large numbers getting overtime payments, I suggest that all of you who have a conscience donate that extra overtime that you receive today to these women's cause. Having spoken at Speaker's Corner since 1985, I can tell you this. This is one of the greatest events I've witnessed at Speaker's Corner. Because for the first time, large numbers of women have come up and spoken. I've been speaking here since 1985, and only occasionally do we have any women speaking. There was a lesbian woman, Charlene, spoke for decades. There was a couple of Christians, but otherwise not expressing their own condition, their own lives, their own sorrows, their own struggles. All power to your elbow.
Well done, haiku.
No more live giveaway. We're going to sing the song one more time. It's not on the live stream. The live stream's off. It doesn't matter. We've got a film. We've got the camera. Can we, Isla? Can we turn it round to the crowd or hold it up here? So we're going to sing the women's rights and human rights again. I've got a terrible voice. Luckily, I haven't got a microphone. Isla, do you want to stand up here? Yes. So we're going to have a fantastic. Can I say something? So we've got Isla Mack here, who's done the filming today. Film on, sing your favourite song again. Emma, start low. I am low. And the rose, we stand together side by side. We'll not give up this fight. Oh, women's rights are human rights.
You're not using it. I want to sing too.
Oh, women's rights are human rights. This isn't over yet. Politicians and their friends may think we can be cowed. Our minds and bodies will defend our lowering out loud. For women's rights are human rights. We won't let you forget. For women's rights are human rights. This isn't over yet. So give a hand in sisterhood. Our sex complete denied. For dignity, reality, we're standing side by side. For women's rights are human rights. We won't let you forget. For women's rights are human rights. end.
I do love singing this one.
Okay. All right, that's it. Let's move on. My feet are killing me. Are you son?
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's been a long time.
Yeah, good ages. Yeah, I remember. Used to film all the action.
Yeah, long time.
How's it been though?
I haven't been out. I just haven't been out.
Taking a break, I guess.
Well, it's just cold, and also, yeah, I had other
I'm doing
commitments.
this more now. So.
I noticed,
I'm also
yeah.
on TikTok as well. I got a lot from there, so
Nice.
32,000 on
Oh,
TikTok.
wow, TikTok. You blew up on TikTok, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing really well.
Do you take these and then cut them up and then put them on TikTok?
Might. Depends which one.
Oh, are you doing something different?
So for TikTok, I'm doing a bit of everything. So police fancies for TikTok. I just get the broader thing.
Yeah, because TikTok is really difficult. You can't put anything.
Like they censor you a lot.
Everything. I know. But yeah, no, it's good, man. It's good.
Do a bit of walk around now.
Yeah, exactly. You covered pretty much all of this from the top.
Yeah, basically, like I've been out all day. I got quite early for the horse guards parade thing. So the King's Guards were
with
the chasing
Busker,
guards.
with
Yeah,
Busker.
yeah. No, but they were at Buckingham Palace.
Busker loves that shit. He's all over that.
Oh, let's see what they're saying.
Yeah.
That must have been like
We were like, are you glad?
Yeah, normally it's always kind of varies, as I'm sure you know, depending on what assessment we have, what information we have about this kind of thing. But obviously, that's
Well,
what
I'm
we're
glad
here
you're
today,
here.
so, yeah.
We were here ready to see off the can.
Plans gone well, but safe, that's what we have.
We transitioned to
Thank you very much. Let's say bye. Hey guys, I'm gonna walk over here for a bit. To be honest with you, nothing happened. We were hoping for a rock. Nothing went down. Turned out to be kind of a bland feminist day. So it is what it is. So, shall we go back to Islam? The usual raison d'etre of this place. There you go. God, heaven, hell. Heaven and hell and God. It seems the police, as always, too late, too little, too late. Oh, you're late. Oh, sorry. JC!
You record this up?
Yeah, I live streamed it. To be honest with you, nothing happened, no fights, boring.
Nothing is.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go see what else is going on. You would have actually thought the Muslims would be on the side of the TERF'S a little bit more, but I guess these two ideologies are not quite in line. Free Quran.
Right, that's right.
What does that make sense? Those Hindus, this Hindu is saying Jesus is God, and yet this Hindu is saying Jesus is God, this Hindu. And yet Jesus is saying the God is the Father. That's true.
It appears Uncle Asif is hassling them again.
When Jesus is in flesh, when Jesus is in flesh, he represented humanity.
He represented humanity. That's why
So God is humanity. So God is
presented
human.
himself
So God
as
is
a
human.
human.
So God is
And
me.
said, Father is greater than me. Father is greater than me.
What does it mean?
So when Jesus is in flesh, he
What's going on over here? That's a lot. Muslim debates are so boring. To be honest, I don't really see anything else going on. Mostly boring. Haiku is about to do something. Oh shit. Pavlov. Where the hell's Pavlov? Alright guys, I'm gonna look for Pavlov. I don't know what this flag is. Excuse me. Sorry. Can I ask about the flag, please?
You're the Iranian, isn't it?
I am the Iranian. Oh my god, yeah, I saw you in the pub.
Yeah, but you're not Bosco. You're not Bosco.
No, not Bosco. Banksy. Banksy.
It's the Vatican flag.
All right, what is it? What is it about?
It's Roman Catholic. You can ask me now.
Oh, it's a Roman. Oh, it's a religious. It's not a country.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a country and a religion. It's not Christian.
Is it sovereignty?
The amount of young boys that would touch
Is
there
it?
would
Would
say-
you have sovereignty without this flag?
Yeah, I'm sure.
That it would exist.
Yeah.
It's not the foundation of
It's like
sovereignty.
it wouldn't be in Portugal, would it?
Huh? But Portugal draws its lineage from here. Okay. The church.
Okay.
The church of.
Nice meeting you. Over there. All right. I'm not sure what that is. Catholic Church. Okay. I've lost track of Pavlov. He may have gone. He may have left already. I'll be honest. I think it's time for me to shake. Habibi al-Habibi.
You have the picture.
Alright. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Where's Steve? Where's atheist Steve? Where is everyone? Freezing cold. Hands are cold. I think the bulk of this is over. Okay. Let's see.
Then we were like so proud of loads of these Ellie J's profile.
Graffitied the place for these uncouth feminists. They came, they graffitied the place, and they left. It's almost like a BLM. It's almost like a BLM protest. I know.
We're going to do it every week.
Look, the internet is all about hyperbole. You exaggerate the tiniest little thing.
Clickbait is what we call it.
Yes.
It's a new word for
Hyperbole, yeah, clickbait.
or hyperbole. I remember, you know, sometimes when you only see a word in writing, you know, if you read a lot, you see it, you have an internal.
Oh, you're one of them readers.
And I remember, you know, I always read hyperbole as hyperbole. Until I mentioned it to one of my friends, and she just fell around laughing. It's like the next level up from a Super Bowl.
The hyperbole. I have a hyperbole ring.
Apologia.
Apology.
Yeah, there's a few words that trip people up.
Yeah. Dyslexia is wonderful.
I know a guy could not. You just couldn't say.
How are you, mate? You good? Yes. How you guys doing? What you been up to? I thought you guys had like a whole thing going. How's the channel coming along?
It's alright. Journey's about actually. It's been good, man. We're putting out some stuff. I'm just doing specific bits and bobs for this.
Send me, give me your. I don't think I'm following you guys.
Actually, I think I'm not. I think we shifted into something else. But the last time we talked, you know, it's all what's his name? Me and Kim were doing Houses of Argument. We're waiting to set that up again.
All right. Really so do you have a channel right now that you guys are content?
The pictures.
Okay.
With an A.
Here. Hold on.
We got some really good footage.
Type it in.
We got some great footage last week.
Yeah?
Anti-Clark and the fuckery going
on.
Oh,
the guy's here.
Yeah,
good man. Yeah, you guys got that. Yeah, no, that's why I came this week, because I saw that and I was like, oh. But apparently Kelly J. King will be back here next week.
Yeah.
I think the guys, those Antifa guys, are saving it for them. You got it? Good man, yes, subscribe to me. Good man. Good, thank you.
I'm going to be putting out, I'm trying to do like news pieces and edits and stuff, and this guy's just doing live streams mostly, a few, edited pieces.
Good man.
We're trying to stay local to London, just doing, I guess more or less what you're doing, eh?
Yeah, just go around London. I mean, it's kind of like another alternative.
That's where I'm trying to aim at.
That would be amazing. Really. But you have to really start like putting in investigative work and start doing all that.
I'm quite good at. I mean, I do a lot of research anyway.
Oh, that's the main thing. That's the main thing.
I mean, I like the process. I'm getting good with Power Director as well at the moment.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Have you tried DaVinci Resolve? Oh, dude, it is massive. It's free, completely free, and there's so much you can do. And this is the free version. Now there is a paid version which has a few extra bits, but I'll be honest, just the free version is huge. It's huge. Look it up, and it's quick. I mean, admittedly, I was using Premiere Pro before, so for me, it took me about a week and a bit to jump to DaVinci. But DaVinci, first of all, you can install it on just about any machine. It doesn't require a huge amount of power. It's very light. They're constantly releasing new updates, so it's a regular update, and it's powerful. It is so powerful.
About Power Director, it's only about 70 quid a year for the PC version, and I'm enjoying, like, it's nice, it's clean, it's easy to...
Yeah, I started with that.
Yeah.
I started with that, with the transitions and all the bits. It's really good, but the thing is, admittedly, I never got into it too deeply, but like doing green screen and key chroming and stuff like that, I went to Premiere Pro, because I wanted to do some of that green screen stuff, and I didn't know if Power Director did it, so I just pivoted. But I've never gone too deep. Yeah, because this was a long time ago when I switched from Power Director. This was like Power Director like 7 or 8 or something. It was really old. But I went to Premiere. Premiere did all the things I wanted up until then, but now the stuff that I wanted a little bit like a edge, a little bit higher level, DaVinci does it all. It's unbelievable, and it's free. That's the massive thing about it.
One of those things. I mean, I know Johnny around here. Johnny working with is doing. Oh yeah, you going? Okay. Well, which pub you at? Where you going?
Okay, guys. Yeah, no, if you want to go. I'll
No,
for a while.
I'm going to the pub in a bit, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna check soon as well because I was just here for these guys and.
The wig guy,
the wig, yeah, the blue and pink, of course. But the thing is, their numbers were so small that I don't think
two or three of them over there.
anyone really cared.
This weirdo small guy with the pink thing, I don't think he's anything. I just think
Which one? That short one. Yeah. He was doing like breakdancing or something. But I think he was here. I think the week before because I remember seeing him. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. The thing is. See how these things gonna fit to you, to be honest. And out of the
next week, maybe it'll be funny.
Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna go see what these freaks are all about. Jeez. All right. How's it going? All right. Are they debating?
Women. Now, okay, can I just ask one question?
They are both women. The trans women, as long as a trans woman who pass 100% of society will experience at least 96% of the same issues.
So can a black
Trans women will get catcalled on the street. Trans women will be raped.
I know, I understand that.
Just like women.
But can a
I don't want to be proud of you.
Can okay, sorry.
Sorry,
you
can I
guys.
just? I'm just gonna just be here.
White person become.
Hey, how's it going? You're all right. It's been a long time.
No, that goes against basic biology.
Well, it's race, which is a social construct here. But my argument is because you say that if women, men can identify. Basically, what I'm arguing is.
What's your pronouns? It's one of my quick questions. Sorry.
What are your pronouns?
What? Are you supposed to be a woman then? When you're talking to me, I will go as you. What, are you supposed to be a woman? That's you identify as a woman. But
So,
I go as I am me. That would be like...
Jim.
First person.
Yeah, so...
Do you go by first person pronouns?
Correct, not political.
You don't know what as a person.
Yeah,
I identify the same way.
Okay. No, so... But if you think...
West man.
But so my argument was so like... I don't think that people can opt into an oppression. So like a white person wanting to opt into...
You mean opt into oppression? You can't control your gender.
No, agreed. But like, so if
Just because
biological male opts into the female...
So just because it's trans...
Can I please finish this?
Okay, go on.
If a biological male opts into the female sex, they're ultimately opting into the oppression because the male is the dominant class here, the male and female class.
Just because technically not opting into it.
Well, no, I don't mean opt-in like as in the kind of... I don't know, sorry, we've got like a huge audience. I was just trying to ask a question.
I'm just doing it. I'm just speaking.
Oh, going to the police for protection. Was it last week, was it?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay, well, we're going to leave now.
Okay, thanks for your questions.
Really appreciate it.
Answers, I mean. So, here the trans rights activists who...
Okay. Trans rights people.
Yeah, violent. They're not so violent.
Funny enough, when there's only two of them.
Yeah, well, I was live streaming in Elephant Castle earlier where there was a trans thing, and the one in the visor, the red hood, he was blocking my camera. He's putting his flag all over my camera. And
Oh, it seemed to be rather aggressive then. But kind of passive today. Amazing.
Even asking for the police to defend him.
I know. Amazing. Amazing how they're incredibly passive when...
We should go over there because Ramis is now talking to them.
Oh, I don't know because it's going to look a little bit stalkerish. I was standing here recording them already. Yeah, but without sound, it's...
They were calling in.
Who's?
They were there on a rock thing last week as well.
the guy with the bullhorn, he's not pro-trans, and he's kind of
No, he's
turf.
against all that. He was on the honour roll pub thing.
Okay.
And he was like, you know, he's got a new. It's quite funny. He's got a new song called "Stop Sexualising Our Kids," and the chorus is "You bunch of pedos."
Oh, yes, I've heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that.
So that's the guy who created the song.
Oh my God.
The megaphone.
Oh, that's got to be fantastic.
What's your YouTube channel, by the way?
Well, this particular one I'm broadcasting is called Banksy Style Live, but that's the kind of name I came out with years ago.
Banksy Style
Live, yeah, I know. I kind of went off the old artist, but I actually created a new one that I'm trying to pivot to now. It's called Hafez Reflects, which is Hafez is a famous poet in Persian poet, because YouTube kind of hates the kind of content I do, so I'm trying to become a bit more YouTube friendly. But unfortunately I have to censor myself dreadfully. So I run the Speaker's Corner stuff through the Banksy one, and then I'll edit bits and put it on the other ones because I don't want that one to get marked for death. YouTube just puts a mark of death on your channel, and then that's it. Even my own subscribers don't get notifications. I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm zoomed in so much.
I know, it's just delicate.
The smallest amount of movement, and it goes all over the place. There you go. There you go.
They're a bit unhinged, don't they?
Who would have thunk it? Some people who think that they're an opposite gender, they'd be unhinged.
I mean, like they emotionally can't seem to handle themselves. They can't control themselves.
It's quite unusual because usually people with psychological traumas are very, very stable and calm. It's quite unusual that they are unhinged and volatile, prone to lashing out. I wouldn't have imagined it ever. I mean, it's a really sad story, but the other week some trans individual committed suicide, and it was Tim Pool sort of retweeted it about this young person who committed suicide. It's terrible, it's tragic. But I wrote, it's almost like as if you just affirm everything that they want, it's not enough. It's almost like as if these people actually require real psychological help, not just put on a dress, love, you'll be all right. But they don't. This is the problem. I think this is the lazy man's psychology to just tell them, oh yeah, just put on a dress, a couple of bras, makeup, you'll be fine.
It's like they don't want to offend their feelings, you know, they don't want to hurt them. Oh yeah, of course you're a woman, rather than have a tough conversation. It's just the easy option.
Genuine psychiatric help.
It's like, go on mate, you want to wear a dress, of course you're a woman, of course you're,
just put on a dress, all those suicidal thoughts will just fizzle away. Sorry.
No, thank you. If you're a 35-year-old man, you want to identify as a 5-year-old child, you'll be fine. All those, there's no way you're going to commit suicide because of that. You ain't got a problem, you're just special. They don't look like they would read on that.
I don't think they do. I don't think they would.
They didn't meet.
It sounds weird, but I somehow got a feeling they wouldn't agree. Especially a guy who wrote a song that says you're a pedo.
It looks like they didn't have an agreement.
Yeah.
They're not going to understand the rise of the level.
I wouldn't imagine. Okay, the police are intervening. I don't know what they're intervening for. That guy almost got me handcuffed, that big guy who's talking to them now. During the COVID period, I came here and he asked me, oh, Speaker's Corner it's closed, it's not, what are you doing here? I said, oh, I'm just here to just record the trees and the animals and stuff. And then I went over there at Marble Arch and I met up with all the Speaker's Corner usuals, and I came back in here to get coffee, and he's like, he literally went for his handcuffs. You lied to me. You're not here to listen. You're here for Speaker's Corner. I'm like, dude, come on. No, you have to go home now. I swear.
I would have loved to have heard that conversation, but obviously it might have stifled something.
Oh yeah, no, it would have been well stalkerish if we had walked over there and started recording them. it would just look terrible. But it's done now anyway. They're all walking away. I don't know. I feel some level of like sadness for people who feel that, especially real gender people who really suffer from gender dysphoria, because they are going out of their own mind, inside their own body. They're like trapped in a prison of their own body, and it must be horrific to wake up to that thought.
I can see them as victims.
I do,
absolutely. All this like World Economic Forum stuff, all this state indoctrination, it's just totally fucked them up, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do believe that there is a degree of social contagion as well, because I mean, I know people are going to hate me for this, but Matt Walsh, I don't know if you watched him, he says, look, if this gender dysphoria thing was as big as it actually they pretend to be, then, and they say the reason people are coming out now in their such large numbers is because they are allowed to, then across the world, the places where there is no, it's illegal, like Saudi Arabia, you know, Muslim countries, African countries, there would be literally hundreds of thousands of suicide. Their suicide rates would be through the roof. In fact, historically, suicide rates would have been through the roof of these people. But it appears they're not.
It does seem like a first world problem. It seems, why do they not have it in third world countries?
Yeah.
Why don't they
How is it gender dysphoric people are not committing suicide in their literally hundreds of thousands?
It is quite like veganism. It's like vegans as well. It's very much a first world choice. Like you don't get starving Africans going, yeah, I'm vegan.
No one in Africa gives a shit about vegan.
It's very much a first world problem.
Admittedly, there are vegans in countries like India, but
they're more vegetarian. They're more
vegetarian, but also there are like Jains, Jainism, who is kind of vegan category. But they are, first of all, minimal in the society because most people are like starving. Fuck that. Second of all, it's a religious procedure that they're going through, and it is religious indoctrination. But the vegans here, they say, "Oh, we're not religious," or a lot of them claim that it's nothing to do with religion. No, it is. It's a doctrine for you. It's a dogma. It's not a choice. It's not a choice. Is whether it's like to wear trainers or shoes today. That's a choice. The way you guys harp on about this shit, you're religious. You're on the cusp of, and the same with these guys, by the way. If you saw Oakley, I mean, I presume you saw New Zealand.
Oh, what's going on? Yeah, go to that, man.
Oh yeah, let's go get that. Sorry. Okay, guys, some shit's kicking off. I don't know what.
Why don't they let them do their job? I'm not winding up. He's not watching me. He's you got him on camera. Yes, and then you push the he said he needs to go out and take your out, bro. That's what needs to
It's on the thing.
I can promise you, no physical. But get him out of here! No, I can change the camera. Right, okay, ask him to prove evidence. I got my evidence.
Get this clown out of here!
I can promise you, I'm not here to attack someone.
No physical. All I know. That's all I know. No physical. No physical.
Go and call the police again, man.
This one. Gerard got school, so I don't care. He got school. Houston Morning. I don't know what boss morning.
All right.
Houston Morning.
What's up?
He thinks about that,
Every dog confess that Jesus Christ is God, is God, is God.
One time.
Is God, amen. He has risen from the dead. Is God.
Execution is
Okay.
I think this is going to be trouble.
Yeah.
Because you know what's been going on with sometimes.
I have no idea.
So the little guy?
Yeah, the guy with the green bandana.
The
Okay.
thing is, they're not getting over there.
So what's happened exactly?
So to be honest,
have there been like verbally back and forth?
Lots of pushing going on, whatever. And then Christian guy lost his temper. He's just like, he's just constantly interrupting people.
Who's the Christian?
Captain Bloodfire, but also known as Joe. It's not a good time when we all get together like this.
I know Captain. We call this John. Joe. Yeah. Because I know he wanted to like move away from. So it was really between him and Bloodfire then. These two.
More or less, yeah. But I think a lot of people are pushing, and a lot of, he lost the temper. And the thing was, they
the little guy lost his temper.
Chris from Sokol said, look, this was started by the guy, probably true, and the police took him out. People were in, Muslims in, and went straight. They came in mass and went, this big meeting is going to be a problem because from this, they're going to. This is what happens before you get thumped.
Captain Bloodfire is over there now.
Yeah, but you better be careful because they kind of like this is what they're. This is like when they have an UMA meeting like this. It's so good.
I see. The roadman meeting. Oh, I see. This is the roadman gathering. Interesting. Let me. Oh, I see.
Sanction 1 year old marriage.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 23. Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. God is angry.
Got a bit tense.
No.
No, he does.
How's Ramadan going?
No, he won.
Good time.
Don't be worried.
How did he win?
Understand the concept of the Trinity. You need to understand that.
God in the house sex. Get that. You understand the Trinity.
Are you saying what their melody demonstrates logically it is coherent?
I'm just
asking only about what? Yeah, because the reason why at the end of the day, you still have to talk about your father, son, and
Okay. Ice
Just between us, this man has the worst BO ever.
I'm telling you.
His
I'm
BO
telling you,
is
I'm telling you now.
unimaginable.
Ice is not the same as the gas.
I just wanted to be out there.
Water. Liquid water is not the same as ice. You get it? No, it's not the same.
No, I can't. Skyworks. I didn't bring enough Vicks vapor rubs.
What did you add? What did you add? That's what you were thinking. What happened in that transformation? Hydrogen bonding. Yes. Tell me about it. Water is chemical, H2O. So now tell me about the hydrogen bonding. I'm telling you now. I just told you they're different. I'm just telling you they're different. Between the composition of ice and the liquid water and vapor, it's not the same composition. They're not the same. I'm just telling you it's not the same composition. Yeah, it is from the same water, but the composition is different. That's why they're not. Like Trinity? No, not unlike Trinity. I'll tell you why. I'll now tell you now, because that's what we're trying to do. Like Trinity, unlike Trinity, I'll tell you how unlike. Father, I'll tell you why. Father has knowledge. The Son has knowledge. Do you agree?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not knowledgeable enough.
But you're comparing with water and ice. Okay, let me help you then. Let me help you. Okay, let me demonstrate to you why this analogy is false. In Christian Trinity, only the Father knows himself that he's the Father. The Son doesn't know that I'm the Father. The Son does not know and cannot say, I am the Father. That knowledge only belongs to the Father. The Father does not know that he's the Son, and he cannot say, I am the Son. So that statement, I am the Son, is only, can be said and known by the Son. That means the Father and the Son have different knowledge. So if you're not talking about the essence that makes them same, they don't have the same essence. Because the Father's knowledge is different from the Son's knowledge. Just like you know, water is the same in terms of its essence, H2O in ice and in liquid water. The analogy is not equivalent. Because there, the Father's knowledge, which describes its essence, part of its essence, is not the same as the Son, and not the same as the Holy Spirit. That is why the analogy, anything that falls short. Christian Trinity is all about three gods working together as one family. I'm not saying they're not one family. They are one family of three gods.
What about the union?
Yeah. Union of two human beings.
By the way,
one family.
this was the gentleman who said the Quran had never been changed word for word, letter for letter.
Like what?
And then he had to pivot because Yasser Qadi screwed him.
These two, husband and wife, no, he didn't explain to you. I will explain to you. No, I will explain to you, my friend. When husband and wife becomes one flesh, how many humans? How many humans? When husband and wife become one flesh, how many humans?
They become one flesh.
How many humans?
Union.
No, how many humans?
This point. I'm not knowledgeable.
You know what?
I'm not knowledgeable enough.
No. Are you sincere enough though? Are you sincere enough?
No, I'm
Are you sincere? Are you sincere?
That's all.
No, are you sincere? Good.
That's all. Thank you very much for the conversation.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
But learn about Islam, because only Islam will save you from the hellfire. Accepting Allah alone as your Lord, your Creator. If you worship anyone other than Allah, hellfire will be your only destination and there will be no coming out of it. That's what the Quran says.
I guess I will burn in fire.
That's your choice.
Thank you. I'd appreciate your time.
Oh, you like to be burning in hellfire? Up to you.
Thanks a lot.
Up to you. But don't forget, we reminded you of that.
Yeah.
We reminded you.
Thank you.
He's happy to be burning in hellfire.
Sorry, brother. And you also have no rights with What's the strength?
Okay, everyone, I just want to let me know if the sound is better now because I put a little microphone in.
Yeah, so is this a reliable hand?
Okay, we're gonna go for a walk, see what happens.
Do you think that's because of religion, or do you think that's because of...
Okay, AG, what check do you want me to do?
I said, you said one, you made two statements, top two contradictory statements. You initially said you didn't get Muslims bad.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get an angle. That's why I'm saying.
Don't worry, he's good. You know that you are lying, and you are not going to be good. You know you good. What happened to you guys? To weak hadith, to prove your argument.
Why do you have it? Why did you throw it out? Why did you throw it out? Why do you have it?
Why you threw the apocrypha books? Why you threw the apocrypha books? Huh?
I don't have it. I don't have it.
Well, some guys you don't have. You don't have.
Yeah.
Unite upon hat. I know you, man. That's following shit.
Yeah, I'm Christian. I'm so Jason.
How's it going?
You're back now?
Oh, really cold weather is nice.
Yeah, it's come very close to fighting. A couple of times, I think.
You know what happened? You might find.
I'm not sure. I was, I'm not sure what happened because I just saw some gathering, and some pushing. And
yeah, that's what I saw as well. I didn't see
Christian Muslim.
I see. But yeah, I didn't see the details. I just saw.
Were you here when the police came?
Well, yeah, I saw the people, the huge amount of people.
Yeah, there.
That's it. That's all I saw. Yeah, at least it's a nice day.
At least, yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm not entirely sure what happened, but something happened. So yeah, we're just gonna move. I hope you guys can hear me. I'll be honest, the sun is like right in my eyes right now. It's burning my retina as we speak. So that's what's going down there. So are they debating? It's another typical Speaker's Corner day. Okay, guys and girls. Actually, let me flip this. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me okay. I got this little thing. You know, I forgot my main mic. Can you believe it? I put it on charge, forgot all about it. One time, two time, big up the G block, the ADL.
Hallelujah, Jesus lives. Hallelujah, Jesus lives.
One time,
Hallelujah, Jesus lives.
two times.
Hallelujah, Jesus lives. Hallelujah, Jesus lives.
Love these guys, they're the best. Okay, I'll be honest, not a lot is going on. Oh, Joseph! He's about to stir up some shit right here. Big up, Joseph.
Being a manufacturer.
No, if you enjoy manufacturing, you're not going to leave. It's talking about fulfilling your potential. So,
but what is your potential as an intellectual, a banker, or a sculptor?
Why do you keep going back to banking and Jews?
Because why are Jews so much in banking?
They're not.
But they are.
But what's the problem though? Even Indians are in banking. So
This is why you got issue with Indians, yeah? You are too capitalistic, you got to fix up, yeah? Because if you're too much in capitalism, banking is an easy way to make money, but you don't have the knowledge and skills to actually produce stuff. The civilization is going to collapse.
India has no issue producing stuff.
It will.
India is one of the biggest manufacturers in the world.
India has many workers that don't do banking.
Brother. Okay, can I just have this conversation because it's on camera, then we can all go. So my question to you is very, very simple. You're looking at Indians, you're looking at Jews, and you're listing things which you think they aspire to be, and saying they shouldn't aspire to be that. Who are you to go and tell someone what they should aspire and not aspire to be? And why are you making these associations with Jews?
Look, this is how it is, yeah. I'm going to be telling people what they should be doing, yeah, because I am representing the ancient Kayanian banner and the Brigu line of the most ancient Eurasian Order of the Fire, the most elite group that ever existed in Eurasia, that all the civilization came from, even the Jewish one and the Iranian one. Everything here. I represent the Kayanian banner, the most ancient elite kings of Eurasia. Okay, now in recent times.
That sounds way more elitist than Jewish bankers.
No, it's very elitist, yeah, but I'm telling you.
So why are you lecturing everyone else not to be elitist when you're saying you should listen to me because I'm a real elitist?
But listen,
forget your Jewish bankers.
Listen, yeah, look, yeah, the Brigus and the order of the Brigus and the Kayanis is civilization, building order or building civilization, actually knowing about technology. So if I was in control of this country, I would make sure our elites, when they go to Oxford, they learn to do infrastructure, they learn to build roads, houses, but our elites are going to banking, they're getting the best education.
So you're the expert in this, yeah? You're the expert?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm the expert.
No, but what do you do for a profession? Like if you fulfilled your potential and you're telling the rest of us what we should do, I want to see what you're doing. Just like to say, is this someone I want to aspire to be like? So what do you do?
Well, I mostly do. This is how I live my life, right? I used to work in a bank, right? But I gave it up because office job wasn't good.
Like what did you work as in the bank? Were you a cleaner? Were you a manager? Were you an investor? What did you do in the bank?
When I worked in the bank.
What did you do in the bank?
When I worked in a bank.
As what?
When I worked in a bank, I worked in the IT department, okay? And so I was sitting on a desk.
So in IT, were you a developer? Were you in infrastructure? Were you a sysadmin? Project manager? What did you do in IT?
So I was an application support.
Support, okay. So
that's Chinese sense. Okay, look, I work in application support in IT. I work very close to developers and with them.
But you're not a developer.
I'm a developer actually.
Oh, you are
I've
a
got a
developer.
degree in computer science and
Amazing.
I'm developing.
So my question to
But look,
you
let me answer it.
you qualified as a
Stop going round in circles. Let me finish the point.
No,
Right?
because you're lecturing all of us and saying that Jews shouldn't Jews aspire to be bankers and they shouldn't. They should be aspire to be like you because you belong to an ancient sect of elite people and you have all the answers for all of us of who we should be. So I'm asking, who are you? And you said you're cis support.
Look here. I didn't say I am cis support. I said I worked in a bank in a corporate environment for many years.
Why did you lead with? Why did you say I worked in a bank? Why not just say I worked in IT support?
Because I worked in a bank, right? I was very close to traders and.
But you weren't a trader. And you clearly think that's something aspirational, otherwise you wouldn't have led with I worked in a bank. You were criticising Jews who you wrongfully said all work in banking, and it's on camera. And 2 minutes. You said that Jews work in banking, and this is bad. And so I said, so what do? You said, I work in banking. So I said, what kind of banking? IT support.
I used to.
Clearly you see this as aspirational, otherwise you wouldn't have mentioned
I said I used to, yeah. Because I aspired to win in capitalism, right? This is what I'm saying, yeah. I aspired to win in capitalism, but this is what I found, right? If you go into capitalism, right, you're going to end up working with a hierarchy, a structure where people that are going up in this structure, like management, as you go up, you have to sell your morals to, and it's not an efficient system, right? Capitalism and especially banking is not efficient.
So what is an efficient system?
It's not efficient because
So what is?
it's not because it's so hierarchical.
No, what is?
The people at the top, they just want to stay in power. They don't want to do good.
But
so what happens in banking?
2 minutes, just
what
start making it on
what happens
camera.
in banking, especially in capitalism, especially in banking, what happens, right? As you go up, it's not about how good you are, it's about how much you suck up, how much you play politics, and how much the manager likes you, right? Because the manager above you, he don't want you to...
That's not a Jewish thing, is it?
It's not a Jewish thing, right? It's just a capitalism thing. It's a capitalism thing, right?
Did Jews create a capitalism?
The problem with this capitalism thing, right? The reason I gave up, and now I do jobs like hospitality.
Can I ask a really personal question?
Now I do like non-career jobs, easy jobs, because it keeps me in a positive, emotional, mental space where I'm not selling myself to this broken system of capitalism. There's no point.
Can I ask a quick question? Did you choose to leave the job, or did they choose for you to leave the job?
I chose to listen. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm the most elite guy. Okay, no one can like reject me or disrespect me. I'm superior to them.
Did they fire you though?
No, they didn't fire me. I am superior. Why would they fire me? Why would you word it in that way?
Because I'm just finding out if you left or if you were kicked out.
Why would you think that a bank has the power to fire me?
Because they do. They have the ability to employ you and to fire you.
But these banks, they're losing. Look, Credit Suisse is failing. Well, how many banks have failed? They have no power. They're just taking money from the taxpayer. They're taking money from the taxpayers, and
that's not how banking works.
That is how it works.
How
the
banking
banks, the banks are all taking money from you guys. When they're failing, they take your money. When they make profits, they give it to their shareholders. You know, their friends, the bankers.
Their friends. So I'll explain how banking works.
They give it to their friends.
I'll explain how banking works.
You don't need to explain it to me. I know how it works. How do you know? Are you a banker?
I'm not telling you what I do. No, I'm actually in IT. I'm in IT as well. And I've worked in finance. I've worked in fintech.
I was going to say, how do you know?
So I've worked in fintech. He thinks the
capitalism is going to die. Okay, if you're a man, if you're a man and you're trying to make money and win in capitalism.
Tell me about this elite. I don't care about banking, to be honest. I don't care about capitalism. I care about this elite line that you claim you belong to. What makes you the elite line?
Look here, I know you.
Is it by blood?
Yeah, I tell you what it is. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, I'm J1. Yeah, and you know Jews. They're also J1. Cohen. Yeah.
The haplotype. Yeah.
Haplotype. Yeah. Because I know. Yeah, that my people are the most elite. Yeah, and we gave J1 to you guys. Yeah, so you're my brothers. Yeah, so respect it. Yeah.
I'm actually E1B1B, but that's fine.
Most of you guys. Okay, so we actually. But what makes me elite here is that I'm descended from the lineage of the Brigus. Yeah, very famous ancient lineage. Yeah, and from my lineage.
Where are these people today?
These people are today exist this in the coast of India, yeah.
The coast of India, which coast?
The Gujarat coast of India. A very small group, yeah.
And what influence do they have over society? This elite group.
This elite group here was the most elite.
No, today.
This elite group here was the most elite group until about 3000 BC, yeah. But after 3000 BC, the whole world.
So 5,000 years ago, you were on your game. Now today,
up until 5,000 years ago, yeah. And then what happened? The whole world collapsed, right? Because there was all these like Mongol, like nomads. They went over everywhere, and the whole thing collapsed. Everything collapsed. The whole ancient order collapsed about 5,000 years ago, and from that, the myth of a flood. Yeah, the myth of the flood is the collapse of the ancient order. They say that it was a flood. The flood is a metaphor for a collapse. The whole civilization collapsed. Yeah. After the collapse, there was chaos. There was Islam, Christianity, slavery, violence. From the last.
So your elite group, though, they've got a superior system.
Now the elite group is going to come back. Yeah, I'm going to bring back the Kayanian flag.
Oh, you're going to bring it back.
I'm going to bring back the Kayanian flag and bring back civilization, because now it's all collapsing. You can look around you. The order of the Anglo order, because you know the Anglos. Who were the Anglos? Yeah, the Anglos are ancient people. They were nomads. The Anglos came to England. They were nomads. They were Scythian nomads when they came to England, and they never built any civilization. They went around the world because they were nomads. The Anglos went around the world and they became kings, but they did not build anything. Yeah.
But this, if you've got an elite system that's superior to capitalism, that's superior to Islam, that's superior to Judaism, that's superior to Hinduism, that's superior to everything else in the world. Where are you today?
I'm trying to get famous and bring it out.
You are. So you're the last of the Kayanans. Kayanans, did I say that right? So there's like the last of the Mohicans and you're the last of the Kahanians. Is that right?
I'm going to bring back the Kayanian. I'm going to resurrect the Kayanian kingship. Look, Kavi Usan.
Kahanian Chai.
Kavi Usan, yeah, was the Kavi Usan was the most famous king of Iran, the whole famous king of the world, yeah. He had the power of resurrection. That power came to me. I'm going to resurrect the Kayanian kingship.
You sound like the court jester.
Listen here, but China has an brother. What's the problem with Jews running banks or Jews running any institution, even media? What's the problem?
Anything I said.
What's the problem?
The thing
that we had. Listen, brother. Jews were almost wiped out in 1947. Indians were wiped. Let me finish.
I know the answer.
Let me finish, brother. Indians for 200 years. The estimated amount is we lost $45 trillion to the British, but still, after we gained independence in 1947, the Jews gained the state of Israel in 1948, and look where we both are now. We came from shit, bro. In India, we don't have places to shit. We come to another country, we come to other countries, and we work our way up. Jews and Indians both. This is why we are, bro. Not because we are superior genes, but because of our values, bro.
Jews, listen, this is why you should love Indians. Thank you, brother.
Listen to what I'm saying. And you Jew and Indian both listen, yeah? You Indian, listen, and the Jews please listen as well, yeah? Mostly for you, right? You're Indian, yeah? I'm from India as well, yeah? I'm from Gujarat, yeah? My ancestors, Brigu Rishi, Maharishi Brigu, you know him, yeah? He's in your books, yeah? Listen, all your religion came from me, okay? From my people. Now I'm telling you, okay?
Listen, Hindu is not a religion. Hindu is about the land.
Okay, let me tell you, yeah? Your civilization came from the northwest. It came from my people. I'm telling you, okay? The order, you must follow the order, the Kayanian order of civilization, and
where has the order gotten you?
Not money, okay? Not capitalism, yeah? You have to understand the order of civilization.
It was Jews and banking,
right?
and now this goes
not money, right?
Against Hamza.
And because in the future, the population of India is getting bigger and bigger. If you can't control the violence, ethnic violence, there's violence against women, there's caste violence, all the problems you got to solve, okay? And you got to make your country clean, you have to develop it, yeah? It's hard work, yeah? You can't, it's hard work.
I'm sure many times. Yeah.
You said to me that you came to England. You said to me you came to England and you did good, okay? But why come? But now you have to do it in India as well. You can't come to England like you can.
But there are problems.
You can do it. You can come to England.
You know what happens? Look, I come from a civil service background. If you work in a country, if you're a right winger, the left wingers, they fucking crush you. You know, listen. Why the Prime Minister of Britain? Why is the British Prime Minister Indian? Why is the Vice President of the United States Indian? Because they know that in India they don't have opportunity for growth.
I don't have time for this conversation. In India, look, in India, my people helped you so much. Yeah, if you look at,
help me for what?
If you look at, listen. If you look at your Indian literature, okay, you will see that multiple times the Brigu lineage helped the Indians, okay. Brigu is Prometheus, okay. In Greek here, Brigu is Prometheus. What did Prometheus bring for humanity? Prometheus brought the fire of civilization for humanity, and Prometheus, who's Brigu, always helped humans. He's champion of humans to help them progress, yeah. But the humans, they were too men, they didn't listen, and Zeus, he punished Brigu, yeah. That's why the Brigu lineage went down. But in India,
Do you believe in Zeus?
Zeus is a god, a Zeus Pater. He's called the sky, the light father. Zeus Pater is the light father. He's the ancient god of Indo-Europeans, right? But the Indians, my people helped you a lot, and now they became Muslims. But I left the religion, so only I can help you now. Yeah, the original way, you have to come back to the original way.
Are there any more of you, or just
I
you?
don't want to come to any religion, brother.
Is it just you?
Okay, I respect it. I respect your beliefs, and I don't know if it's true.
Look, I'm not Muslim. I'm saying that for you to understand the world is very complicated.
Are your parents Muslim?
Yeah. Very complicated. Look, you're a young guy. I'm not going to talk to you no more.
got a terrible sales pitch now.
No problem. It's fine.
Join us to stop fasting.
What religion
Who
are
would
you?
want to join that?
What religion are you?
I don't follow any religion
I was looking out in all the Jewish papers for your face when the
religion
Baba
is
Rebbe
a
came
modern
to
concept.
town.
What's the name of your religion?
Actually, I
don't follow any religion that you know of.
How do you know that? Just tell us the religion. Educate me then.
I don't actually follow a religion. Like, religion is a modern concept.
Okay, describe it to me in 10 words then. Is it a spirituality? Is it a way of life?
No, it's just just normal human life. Okay. I mean, I can teach you about religion in the past. Yeah,
no, I'm good. I just wanted to know what you
I don't specifically follow a religion. I mean, I might respect paganism. I might respect paganism, like poetry and metaphors and like human experiences. Like the ancient religions of paganism was more around like metaphors and poetry, and it was in the Sanskrit language, which had a good was a good language for poetry, right? So certain gods were metaphors, and they were very beautifully depicted.
I like that. That makes a lot of sense to me.
The poetry was very high level of art. Yeah, it was a very high level of art, the poetry of the Indo-Europeans. But it's gone now. The language, we lost it. So what are you going to do, right? It's not available anymore.
This whole thing has been.
It's not accessible.
Go back to the Jews and why they run the banks.
You can go back to it.
The Jews run the banks.
You can ask him.
Because it's steady, bro. Because it's steady. That's why.
You have to come inside. You want to talk? Come inside.
Can it be on camera?
Yeah, it would be.
Nah, definitely not.
Like you can ask the question off camera so they don't see you, but I'm making videos. Otherwise, it's a waste of time for me.
Oh no, I'm scared.
You want to ask the question?
Joseph. He can ask you on that camera. I'm speaking to this guy now.
No. I don't.
Sorry if I didn't take it.
Let me just put this.
No, honestly, it's fine. I'm scared.
He doesn't want to be on camera.
He's going to do it off.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just, you know.
That's fine.
Joseph, your collar is up.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
My fans would
nice.
have
You look-
been happy.
Come on, it's for the camera. You got to, it's PR.
You gotta look sharp.
Yeah, you got to look sharp. You got to look sharp.
Right.
Brother, ask the question.
Alaska?
So we never concluded the reason why Jews run the banks.
He backtracked as soon as the cameras came.
I don't mind. I can answer that question. I can talk to you.
The funny thing is,
I don't think I'll get it on the camera.
I just want to put my 2 cents on this one. My 2 cents is actually, at least from the period when the Arabs conquered a lot of the places where Jews live. Jews were not allowed to participate in war. They were not allowed to ride horses. They were not allowed to be blacksmiths. So, in a weird way, these empires that came and went kind of forced the Jewish population into certain professions.
The last 3,000-4,000 years of human history was very bad, and there was this concept of caste, and people were. Instead of doing everything within a community, certain ethnic groups got associated with certain jobs and tasks, right? And that is not good for humanity. In a way, every job has a value, and there is value in doing manual work, in being an artist, in being a craftsman, and not only in media or banking. Or every job has value. So every ethnic group should respect. But obviously in Israel, there's Jews. They can do every job anyway, right?
But Joseph, would you say that Jews were kind of herded almost into certain professions due to the restrictions that they were put upon them.
100%. Yeah, your theory is correct.
He's not saying the truth though. The Jews were not put upon to be bankers.
No. But what I mean is, when you restrict a
Ramban-
particular group of society to not do certain jobs, they'll find other things to do.
Yeah, but they were allowed to do other jobs.
But what I mean is, that's it. Those other jobs, some of them involve.
They were allowed to do other jobs.
Commerce, banking.
They were allowed to do other jobs. Look, I'll be honest here. I'll be honest.
You're like staring at me quite a bit.
Would you like to debate or?
I mean, what do you want to ask?
Was you okay?
Yeah. I think you know him.
You okay? You keep staring at me.
Why are you asking about Jews? Look, you've never asked about.
He's Israeli advocacy group. He's on that.
Look, not banking. The you don't have that much value for us.
It's called Israeli advocacy group. That's
it. I tell you why banking. I'll tell you why. Banking exists, and why. I'll tell you why the Jews did banking. When the Anglos in Europe, took over England, William the Conqueror was an Anglo, so he did not have experience of building a civilization. When he came to England, he wanted to get taxes from the people, right? William the Conqueror wanted to get taxes from the people, but the people paid him in the produce. So they gave him like the fruit that they made.
You know what happened when the Jews did labor?
But I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
And your religion is?
When William the Conqueror came here,
too messy.
He wanted to
too complicated.
Get taxes from the people, but he did not have the ability to convert that into money. So he brought the Jews in to convert the produce that they gave him into money. Only because he could not do that himself. Do you understand? Now he has to be able to do that. If your country, if your government can't do most of the jobs, they're going to have
you got a problem with me.
One sentence. Say that again, please. The last one.
If your government can't do most of the jobs, right, they're going to have to get someone else to come and do it, right? So William the Conqueror needed the Jews to help him with banking, whatever, I don't know, and that's why there's this caste system.
No, it's
but
just
William should have been able to do it himself.
It's not going to escalate.
But he wasn't.
That's all I'm
That's
saying.
why the fuck up.
Okay, fine. If you enjoy staring at me, stare away. It doesn't hurt me, you're right.
That he gave the work to the
Look
Jews.
here.
It's about efficiency. He knew the Jews are efficient, so he gave it to the Jews. That's
I don't care about the Jews, I always see these Indians talking about this stuff. It's important you're humble, So it's important you stay humble.
I am
because your country, right?
What's going on?
Look, your country, India, that belongs to my people, The British,
your country, my country belongs to
the order of the fire. Look, bro, it's the order of the fire. The order of the fire. We're gonna take it, bro.
Come and take it.
Bro, India's gonna collapse.
Come, let's see what happens.
What do you mean? We're already there in Baruch. Go and take it, bro. Go to Baruch.
Come to
You know you're South Indian, We helped you so much, The South Indians, we helped you so much, Because we were in Baruch, We brought all the farming, bro. All the farming.
I'm so glad I came back.
All the proof,
Show me.
All
Show me the proof.
Look,
I want statistics.
I'm so glad.
I think he was
bro.
hungry.
Look,
I think like he's fasting.
the brother's Indian, Look, the brother.
Hunger plays a lot on the mind.
Look, it doesn't matter.
If the throne was
Well, I hope that I made my case.
I know why I don't come here.
I hope that.
the rest
reminds me.
I hope I made my case.
As like they tell me, be as claim as
I don't know. The trans rights activists, they weren't here, were they?
No, it was just the feminists, the Turks.
There is a
trans people, I think they're going to come next year.
No,
the anti-Turks.
There's another Jew there.
Bro, who am I going to debate now?
Of course.
We are.
No, there's a Jewish guy there wearing like.
The brown one.
Talking to Siraj, like.
These things that God created.
Some people call it yarmulke, a kippah, a couple. It's got lots of different names.
Are we done here? What shall we talk about now?
I don't know, man. What do you want? What do you want, Beyond? Tell us. You want to go into that feminism shit? You want to go into that red pill?
Come here, we can talk.
I can't. I have to hold this thing.
All right.
Hold on.
Let me tell you about the feminism,
Hold on. Let me see if I can extend this.
All right. Let me tell you about the feminism and the Kayani.
Tell us about it's the feminism in the Kayani Empire.
Kayani Empire.
Were the feminists there? I get the feeling that they didn't have many feminists in that empire.
Okay, look here. Today, you got people need to forget about like what you're saying here about feminism. And see, if you're an average guy today, yeah, for the average man today, you're going to be in this world, and you're trying to, when you're a young kid, right, you're trying to do well with education, trying to get a job, you're suffering.
Hold on. Let me see if I can bring this. No, because I can see where we are. No, so I'm not recording. I'm actually recording myself. Okay. No, because I can then see if we're in shot or not. Because at the other side, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it's good. So basically, what it is, right?
Yeah, tell me all about it.
I was talking about. I'm not looking at myself though, man. I'm distracting me now. All right, I won't look at it.
Yeah, don't.
All right.
It's just I can tell.
Let me take this. Then.
No, because it's short leash. That's the problem.
So,
okay, tell me.
All right, so
Leon, what's this thing about the red pill feminism? What was happening in the Kayan Empire during the?
Look, what it is, I explain to you like this: the Kayanian kingship is the greatest kingship of Eurasia, right? And that means that they're the most alpha of men. Now, for most men today, right, you're in the world and you're struggling, you're working, trying to make money. Right, you're in this world, you're by yourself, right? Most men are alone in this world, and the family, the parents are like, go and get a job, go and make money, go and succeed in the world, right? You're gonna work hard, you're gonna like try and start a business, you're gonna go gym, you're gonna do all this hard work your whole life, yeah? You're gonna be struggling. And when you make money, right, finally, like out of 10 guys, 2 guys are gonna like become successful, right? For those 2 guys,
they become the top G.
No, don't go too far, They're gonna make money, right? Out of 10 guys, 2 men are gonna have enough money that they don't have to work that hard, right? They don't have to like commute or work night shift or get, they're gonna have
out of all those men, only a couple of them will actually be successful in making money.
Yeah, so they don't have to work that hard. They can have
they can have passive income.
Yeah, like 2 out of 10 guys will be like, have a good house, a good life.
The rest won't make it.
The rest are just going to be average workers. So that's 80%, right? Now for those 2%, for those 2% that, 20%, for those 2 out of 10 that worked really hard, and then now they made money, right? The women of this world are just going to disrespect you, take your money, right? They're going to think that you're just an ATM. They're going to play you and manipulate you. Now you got to look at these guys. Look at Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Boris Johnson. You look at Sunak, he's rich, he's got some stupid like Indian wife, right? Probably cares about money, right? You got Andrew Tate, who's apparently an alpha male. He ain't shit, I don't see any woman respect him. So you got to understand what I'm saying, If you want to win with women, right, and have a good life, this system is not going to provide you, whether that's Islam or Hinduism, because they're all part of the system of capitalism and patriarchy. You got to come under the Kayanian banner, because only the Kayanian banner can get women to show respect and humility. Only the Kayanian kingship is alpha enough.
Are you advocating for like a worldwide empire of Kayan?
Only, yes. Only, look.
You know that you might get a bit of pushback on that.
We don't have to actually like create an empire. We can have like a social group of.
But if the whole world becomes Kayan, then this will solve the problem of feminism.
No,
right?
I tell you what it is. The Kayanians were a kingship, that lived in patriarchy and the world of king. Now, the original Brigus, were living in an older order, where there was no kings, right? So the Brigus, they lived in a world where there was no kings, there was communities, and there was more like cities and towns, and there was more like communal, right? But then there was a time after that of like patriarchy and war and violence and kings. So the Kayanians are the Brigu kings. So the Kayanians are the people, are the Brigus, but existing in the patriarchy of wars and kingship, So the Kayanians are the most ultimate kings of the world. Now today we still live in a world of like patriarchy and violence and all this stuff, So we can't go straight to the Brigu order. We have to go to the Kayanian kingship first. So first we have to bring back and for this country of Iran, the Kayanian kingship is the original kingship of Iran. Okay, where the word Iran comes from. So now Iran as a country is lost and doesn't know what to do, how to regain control. The people want to take control.
Iran is a pretty patriarchal society. I mean, you would think that you would want to implement this in a more matriarchal society.
No. The Kayanian kingship can exist in the patriarchy because it's the kingship. That's why it's Kayanian. That's why we go back to the Kayanians, yeah.
And how would we find the king here? Which king shall we go for? Are you volunteering? Are you putting yourself forward as the future king of Iran?
But the thing is, yeah, the Kayanian, we're not so much concerned about being kings. The concept of the order, the kingship.
Yeah, I know.
So
but someone has
so
to.
It's an order, right?
How would one emerge as the king within that order?
Firstly, the people of Iran have to understand and come and talk to me, and I'll teach you about the Kayanians.
You would teach them about how to.
I will teach them about the Kayanians, and then if they want me as the king and the Kayanian kingship,
naturally,
then they can take it. But that's if they want it. I don't care. Look, yeah, I tell you, the first Kayanian king, yeah, the first.
You heard it here first, folks. It's the future king of Iran.
The first king, yeah, of the Kayanians, okay. I think it was Kai Kavad or something, yeah. He was a holy man that lived in the mountains by himself. He was a recluse, he was a holy old man, yeah. He didn't come and try and take power, he didn't try and take control. He was a holy man that lived on the side, and only when he was required, the people went to him and said, "We want you to become king." No one's trying to take.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. The people chose
No one is trying to take. I don't want to become the king of a country. The people don't want me, and they're gonna fuck shit up for me. Yeah.
Exactly.
So my reputation on the line.
You don't want to become T'Challa.
The same with women. Yeah. I don't want to have a woman with me, and she's acting like she don't want it. Fuck off.
No. It's a woman who wants to be with you, not a woman who has to be with you.
Look here, I am giving these people the ability to have glory and success, but they have to want it for themselves. It's not for my job to try and take the kingship. They have to want it, yeah? But I can only tell them about the Kayanians. The Kayanians are the most glorious kingship of Iran.
Kayanians forever! Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Do you have to like, is that like a special herb that you have to, like a heart-shaped herb that you may have to drink in order to get the power of the Kayanian king? Is there any medicinal factors involved?
The Kayanian kingship has something called the Qur'ana, which is the Kayanian glory. In later times, it became like the Nur of Islam, stuff like that. But the Qur'ana, the Kayanian glory, you can only be
check.
You can only be born into the Kayanian the Kayanian glory. You have to be born into it.
That's pure misogyny right there.
You can't really drink it or anything like that.
You can't. It's a spiritual thing that just comes in you.
I mean, look, the Qur'ana, the holy kingship, or the Far, later on it was known as Far for the Iranians. That was nobody ever managed to get it to obtain it. It was just given to them. So all the kings, Jamshid, Manucher.
Jamshid, I know Jamshid.
Manucher. Exactly, Manucher. All of these guys, yeah.
All the greats.
All the greats. They were all given the Qur'ana. They all had it. They were born with it.
So it's like the Force.
Yeah, it's like the Force, but they can lose it. People lost it, like Jamshid lost it, Qadi Usan kind of lost it a bit, yeah. So it can be lost.
So you can lose the Force, but you can get the Force again.
Yeah, but you can't actually gain it by doing you can't. I don't know. You can't. I've not heard anyone get it.
Oh, I see. You can't get it. You're born with it. It's an essence.
Yeah, you're kind of born with it, but it's like potential.
Just like Anakin, who was born with like the Force was strong in him.
Yeah, like potential, like to be a football player. Yeah, you got to have talent.
It's skill. Exactly.
But you develop your talent. Yeah, but by knowledge and learning. But to some extent, the glory you have to be born with it. To some extent, like it's natural talent. You got to be born with it. Right?
So the king, like being a king, a Kayanian king is you're innate. It's kind of in your heritage, in your blood.
It's kind of in the blood, but to be honest, not everyone of a dynasty or of a lineage can be king. Because not everyone, obviously, it's not racism, right? It's like the kingship can happen in any group, but the person will have the glory of the kingship. Yeah, the person will have that glory of the kingship, and it could be given to anyone. That is the Qur'ana of the Iranians.
I'm with you. It's alright, dude. Thank you so much, my man. I wish you luck with your future kingdom and empire. You go at that, and I'm gonna do a little tour. Guys, this was. Do you have a social media you want to let people know?
No, come on. I'll speak
You
to
come
again.
under me. All right, let's do the live stream. Good man, good man. All right, guys. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, but to be honest with you, I think we're done today. Let me see. Okay, yeah, here we are. Yeah, I think today is a bit done. I haven't even got a chance to talk to Pavlov. Ah, there he is. Let's go and chat to the man himself, the man from Ukraine, the Ukrainian man. Big up!
This guy.
Who is this?
The Iranian stallion.
The savior of Ukraine!
Yeah, that's right. You know how it is, Banksy. Banksy,
how are you, man?
You've been here today.
I've been, but since you know when you saw me, when you were giving a speech, literally from there. That was when I arrived. I saw you up there. I was like, gotta go give my respects.
Finally, man. Finally, motherfucker.
I know, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Bloody hell.
I came for the feminists. I saw them, but then I lost you because when I was recording them, and then I went. I was like,
I
you
was
were
here
gone.
for a while. After that, then I went to eat, and then I returned
that's
a while
why.
ago.
That's
That's probably when you lost. But yeah, you know, I was expecting the Antifa would show up,
Yeah,
but
nothing.
they didn't.
No, next week.
Next week.
Because today, Kelly J. King wasn't here, but she's coming next week. So yeah, the Antifa guys are going to show up next week for sure. I think so. But I don't know where she's going to be. She might be here. She might be at the tree. Did you see the stuff in New Zealand? You didn't see? Oh, no. What was it, last week?
What happened?
With Kelly J. She was doing a speech.
Yeah. I heard some things. I didn't really pay much
Oh, you didn't?
attention to it.
Yeah,
What
no,
exactly was it about?
But basically, she was going to do a speech just like they do here, except the police didn't. They showed up, but they just stayed completely in the outskirts and they didn't interfere. And then the Antifa guys just basically broke the barriers, came and just mobbed her. A woman on stage jumped on stage and poured tomato juice or tomato soup or something on her. And then the security was like, look, we can't keep you safe here. You're going to have to go. So they just surrounded her, the security, and started getting her out. But the horde was just on her. Yeah. If the horde had managed to get her to the ground, they would have stomped her to death. But luckily, they managed to get her, and then as they literally got to the outskirts, the police then came and helped them. The police literally wanted this to happen. They were told by the higher-ups, let them do it, let them get her out of here. Because they just didn't want her to give the speech. So that's it. They did that.
What's that? You're talking about traditionalism?
No, she's talking about, how trans men or trans women, men who become women, shouldn't go into locker, women's changing rooms, which is like perfectly acceptable. Yeah. So that was it. That was our. That was why I came really, just to see what's going to happen here with the Antifa.
It's kind of the polar opposite, I would say. There was no mobbing here. The Antifa wasn't even here.
No, but they
There was
came
only a few
last week.
people.
They came here last
Yeah, they
week.
did,
The
they
police didn't even interfere that much last week, and I suspect next week is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be interesting. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's it, man. That's it. I came here. I got my ass cold. Got
Hey
bored.
man, it's such great weather. Look at this, man. What do you mean you got your ass cold?
Nice and sunny, that's alright.
It's still cold.
Eventually, it comes up right.
Too fucking cold for me.
Wait, that's why.
I thought this warmed you up, man. It's like.
What's happening? We don't do streams anymore, man. What's going on?
Look at that.
I was thinking about your.
The thing is,
I'm getting bored,
I've got other things to do.
Listen, what are you up to, man? I'll get bored.
It's just other things I've got to do. And so it keeps me, it just occupies my time too much at night. In fact, right now, holy shit, what time is it? Oh shit! I'm supposed to have a meeting. A project meeting. Shit. It was supposed to be at 6.
And you're in a live stream.
And I'm in the middle of a fucking live stream. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I got shit to do, people to see. I'm ending now, I'm telling these guys. Yeah, okay, come on.